We're here with Katie O'Kane and Ella Hase ahead of Racing's game at Utah on Sunday. Before we get into that, just want to start here with Katie. Your one goal of the week this week. Ella, you, if my memory serves, watching the game, you were one of the first to react to the goal and kind of run over and celebrate. So we've asked Katie about her opinion of the goal. So what were your thoughts on the goal? What was your reaction when you saw it?
I mean, obviously, I was super excited. I just feel like her free kicks and her corners have just been, so good, and she just keeps getting better and better each week. So I'm really happy she got a reward for it and got the recognition for it.
Thanks.
And then, Katie, I mean, it's an award, but to win goal of the week, does it mean anything to you? Is it cool? Is it exciting?
Yeah, I mean, that's always exciting. It's cool. I'm just glad I could provide that for our team. We needed that in the moment, and so – yeah, obviously getting that recognition is always cool.
Obviously a huge win against Portland, but now it's on to Utah, who's had a good start to the season. What do you guys both expect out of this game on Sunday?
I think we expect them to be, obviously they're doing really well right now, so it's going to be a challenging game, but I think we're also playing really well right now, and we know how good we are. So I expect it to be a really hard-fought game. I think it's going to be a lot of running, a lot of moving pieces with that. We play a similar style of defense, so we're definitely going to make it hard on each other. Yeah, I think it's going to be a really good game.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a battle, but I think we're going to carry the momentum from this past game. I thought, obviously, we got the win, but I thought we played really well, too, in general. So just carrying that momentum over, I think.
Not to look back too much against the Portland game, but beginning of the season, obviously a bit of a rough start. Was the performance that you're just mentioning in the Portland game that led to that win, is that more of what Racing is this year, or is that a one-off?
No, I think so. I think we're building into the season. I don't think you're going to come off preseason super fresh and ready to go. I think it's actually a good thing that we're growing into the season.
Yeah, I think it's a similar thing last year. I remember we didn't play so well the first few games, and then we kind of got our groove. We figured out who we are, and then we obviously things went well from there. And I think it was about this point in the season too. So I think it's just it's hard to start off a season with a few new pieces and all that. But yeah, I think we're back to who we are.
And you've got a lot of experience playing in Utah, obviously from college. Is there anything that you do differently or any tricks that you give your teammates to help when you're out there, especially with the altitude?
To ignore it. And I honestly think that if you don't think about it and you don't, last year I didn't feel it. I don't know if you guys felt it.
I don't think I did either.
Yeah, if you make it a thing, it's a thing, but if you don't, it's not there. You just don't have to focus on it, don't have to think about it. Yeah, I would say just play the game.
When we talked last week, the focus was back to the basics for last week. Has that been the same message this week, or has it been a little bit different message after coming off a win this week?
I think it's been a little bit different. I think we just kind of know what to do now. We know who we are. We don't really need to go back and reiterate those were the basics. We know how to do them. So we don't really need to continue to drive that into the ground. I think more so just continuing to build off that and continuing to do what we know how to do and continue especially to press the way that we pressed last game because that's who we are and carrying that into the rest of the season.
I don't know if you players look at things like this, but after the match, one of the things that I looked at was your heat map for Portland versus previous games. It looks like either were intentionally deployed more forward or you just made it a point to be more forward. Was that something you decided consciously to do? Was it a plan against Portland just to kind of play more forward against them?
In general?
Yeah, just in general. Yeah.
It's the team?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think our style of play is to win the ball as high as we can, and that's where it comes from, our defending style. And we hadn't been doing that. We hadn't been the defending team we know we are. And so when we do get our defending right, we are in the attacking half the whole time because we're either defending in there or we win it and we're securing it and keeping it in there. So, yeah, that would make sense, and that just kind of goes off. That's from our defense that we play.
Yeah, I agree. I think we were also just really good on the ball in that game specifically, which is a focus lately for the past couple of weeks. We know we're an out-of-possession team, but also how can we be better in possession every week. So I think that also was kind of on display in that game.
You both mentioned maybe not necessarily a slow start, but growing into the season. Do you feel like that applies to you both individually as well?
Yes.
Yeah, you go.
Yeah, I think I haven't started the season the way that I wanted to, but I think it's kind of just the industry and the job sometimes. Like, if you're not performing, sometimes you don't really know why, and sometimes there's not a reason. But I think Bev and the coaches have done a really good job encouraging me to remember what I'm good at and, like, earning that free kick and going 1v1 with players. So I think hopefully I continue to grow into the season, yeah.
Do I answer too? I would say I think that I had a pretty good start to the season, but again, it's really as the team as a whole, like, it's such a team sport that, like, I and everybody else plays better when the team's playing better, or I individually don't play as well when the team's not playing well, because again, you can't go out and do that on your own. It's a team sport. Everyone matters so much. So yeah, obviously I think part of why that was probably one of my better games was because of the team and how we were playing and how we were connecting with each other.
Ellie, you may have just spoken this a little bit, but with the exception of a couple games this year, Racing has been scoring a lot of goals from a lot of different people. As a forward, does that put any pressure on you to join that party, or does that take some of the pressure off and letting you do other things that you do really well that lead to other people scoring?
Yeah, I think as a winger, like, you always want to be on the stat sheet. Of course, you want your team to do well, but you also want to have those individual accolades too. So, of course, I think a large part of my game is setting up other people, but I also think a part of my game that I can maximize more is also maybe taking a few more myself. But yeah, I just always trying to help out any way I can.
Katie, for you, obviously being on SportsCenter is pretty cool. Had you been on before when you found out that you were in the top 10? Like, kind of walk me through all of that.
This is like the worst answer ever. I didn't really know anything about SportsCenter, to be honest. Like, I got like 5 texts saying you're on SportsCenter, and I was like, what does that mean? I know, I probably shouldn't have just said that, but that's the truth, guys. I'm gonna be honest. So yeah, now I realize it's really cool, but
Have you been on it in college though, or no?
No, I don't think so. I feel like I would have known.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Good. Aiden, cool. Thanks, guys.
Awesome. Thanks.